Are you a lonely UW student? Do you crave social interaction in these times of isolation? You got all these Zoom meetings, Zoom tests, Zoom everything, and you just don't have time to go find love. Well, that's why we built this. Dating on the Av. It's the one-stop dating service for UW students that enables people to meet through live video chatting in a very time-efficient way. With new matches every day, you're able to like and dislike other fellow Huskies every day. When both of you guys match up, you guys can enter a chat room where you guys can video call each other for a maximum limit of 7 minutes. You have 7 minutes to make an impression with each other, and that is our speed dating motto. If by the 7 minutes you guys don't like each other, just end the call and you'll never see each other again. But if in the 7 minutes you find that connection with this person, exchange details, and you guys can continue a conversation elsewhere. In terms of architecture, dating on the Av really encompasses a lot of different technologies. Starting with the Go server, it's the gateway that connects the user's API calls to all these different microservices. It connects to MySQL. MySQL stores all the user data, including their authentication, passwords, and other user profile data. Here you can create new users and retrieve these user information. That's how you get profiles from other people. Next, we have the Redis server. The Redis server upkeeps the sessions so we know when the users are continuously authenticated. So when they refresh or leave, they'll go right back into their account. The next piece of technology is a little bit more special. It's the chat room. It runs off Node.js Express and it also has socket integration with WebRTC. This means that when you start a video call or like a person or dislike a person, this is the microservice that the Go server would go to. Lastly, we have the MongoDB. This only interacts with the Node.js Express server that I previously mentioned. This stores things like upcoming chat rooms that we have, as well as likes and dislikes from each of the users. Let's see how this works in action. Okay, now that we're on the homepage, we can register a new user. Now when I fill this all out, it'll be sent into the users database and it'll be stored right there. The moment I create a new user, it'll also start a new session and I'll be logged in straight away. Now let me go on my personal account. As you can see here, I have 3 different matches on the left side. On the right side, you see I've had 1 pending like. This means I like someone and I still haven't gotten a response yet. This is all from the MongoDB server that we're accessing through the microservice of the Node and Express servers. Next, let's look at my profile. I can look at my profile, look at my details, and I can also update it. And all this we're taking from the users database once again. And the way that we know that we're authenticated correctly is because we know that we can check off our Redis server for our session. We always got to make sure our session is valid. Next, I'm going to look at some of these different matches, and you can see their bio, their information. And this is because I'm accessing the user database as well. Wow, this guy is pretty cool. Trey, let me like him. Now that I've liked him, it gets added to my pending likes. Up until he likes me back, nothing really happens. That's usually how online dating goes. But as you can see with this video footage, you can see that Trey is actually liking me back. And once he does, says it's a match. This gets updated on both our ends, and now we have an upcoming call with each other. I'm going to join the video conference call, but when I go into the chat room, I can't start it yet because there's no one else in the chat room. But as you can see, the moment Trey joins, we're able to start chatting. And, oh, hello there. Now this is actually a working video call, and this is using the WebRTC technology along with Socket.io as well as Turn servers in order to connect our different networks and connect our different webcams, audio, and using this protocol to kind of, call each other through the web. And this actually works. This is all done through the Express Node.js server that I mentioned. Now, if you look at it on the top right, there's actually only 7 minutes for this whole call. If you can't impress them, then it's gone forever. And so you can see we're talking here until the 7 minutes is done. And we had a good conversation. And now we're going to end the call. That's dating on the app. You might find someone special, you might not. But that's just how it goes with all these things. And we built dating on the app because we actually thought this was a good idea. And we hope, especially in these times, that people are able to use a product like this to keep them connected. So why aren't you dating on the app?